So y'all talked about Stafford. Did he prove that he's a franchise QB after that win?
He's always
He's always been.
I ain't never doubted that part. I just
So were you
doubted.
impressed at all with that, with his performance in that?
No, I was not.
Expected.
You were not.
No, I was not. And I say that because a couple of those drives in the end, they settled for field goals. I was looking for them to get in the end zone a couple of those times. Now they did get in there.
He got there when he needed to. He got that touchdown to Cooper.
Yeah, he did. And they won the game, so that's really all that matters. But what I'm saying is, I on a couple of those last drives, because what was it? 17-14?
17. It was
And then-
17-7 at one point, and then it was 17-14 where Cooper got
Yeah,
that
and
second touchdown.
then they kicked their way through it. I was expecting him to kind of score his way through it, get in the end zone again, and he didn't. I just wasn't impressed.
What about you, Fivo?
Yeah, I've always felt that Matt Stafford was a franchise QB. What I saw is what I expected, because we're not talking about like Matt Stafford year 3, year 4, year 5. How many years did man been in the league? Over a decade. So yes, this is exactly what I expected out of him. So I was, again, I wasn't impressed. I wasn't let down. He won the game. He made the plays that needed to be made.
That's all you gave him credit for.
Yeah,
What he deserve more?
Yeah,
I'm just asking. I'm just saying that's it.
Because he wasn't spectacular in my
No.
opinion. Like he was good to very good. Like he wasn't spectacular.
I'm just saying. I'm only saying this because going into this game,
Mm-hmm.
the same homeboy who that I've been talking about, the like Tom Brady that was talking about black coaches getting hired. He also said Jimmy G's a winner. That's the only fucking thing that he could say about Jimmy G, right? And all this week, people been praising him. Debo sending out tweets to motherfuckers talking about hey, Jimmy G's our guy. George Kittle saying the same shit. So when motherfuckers be giving motherfuckers passes for bullshit, this is the first game of the whole playoffs that Jimmy G actually threw a touchdown. He threw 2.
That's crazy.
He also threw a pick, and that's been consistent with all the games. He's thrown at least 1 pick in every game of this playoffs.
In the worst time.
In the worst times. So when I hear y'all talk about Matt Stafford, like, oh, he's okay, and I'm seeing the path that he's led, this is arguably his worst game of the playoffs, and
it wasn't even that bad.
And it wasn't that bad.
Right,
Granted, if he threw that, if he threw that pick, that's the difference between Jimmy.
Oh, you're talking about the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between Jimmy G and Stafford. His picks are crucial, and Stafford's is more of like it just is inconvenient. It's inconvenient.
Right.
So when I'm hearing y'all talk, I'm like, bruh, does this nigga have to win the whole Super Bowl for y'all?
It won't fucking matter. It won't fucking matter, Nick. We'll be having the same motherfucker. This motherfucker go out here and throw for 658 yards and 8 touchdowns.
No, we wouldn't have.
And this motherfucker wouldn't be impressed.
I would be impressed. Then
you a goddamn liar.
Because you said at the end of the day,
talk about the 2 interceptions that wasn't caught out of 8 touchdowns.
You ain't say nothing about Stafford's play, but I'll also say that.
No, I said he did what he's supposed to do. He won
exactly.
the game.
That's not saying nothing.
But
my thing is this. What is the fucking scale for quarterbacks?
There isn't one, Nick. Why? Look,
what do you mean? What's the scale?
No. See,
Go ahead, Ken.
This is the shit that get on my goddamn nerves when talking to you. This is the reason why Q ain't here. It's the reason why Manny here. You know what, Shelton? I give you props for even showing up fucking tonight. I would say, because you got to give you props for coming up in and show up tonight to bring the bullshit that you bringing. This man, they sat up here. Nick, you were here. You may have been here. I think
Black History Month, and he.
This man sat here. Manny created a scenario. Mm-hmm. I want to see this man trailing. Game on the fucking line.
He created 2 scenarios. Just in case the first one didn't go. Hold up.
He did all that. Stafford went out and did it. Not only did he did it, but he beat the GOAT. It beat the GOAT in grand
on the
fashion.
road.
On the fucking road, making 2 huge plays to play the game. In this one, a Super Bowl trip is on the fucking line. Yeah. The team has struggled all fucking game.
Down double digits.
In the 4th quarter.
Jimmy G. Yeah.
And he comes all the way fucking back with clutch. That throw he made to Cooper cut on that slant.
Thank you, man.
That shit was in a perfect spot. Like he rallied the team. This motherfucker talk about
Shit,
leadership.
that throw to Tart was in the
This
perfect spot
motherfucker
too.
talk about leadership, and they praise
that
Stafford's
interception
leadership.
was in the first.
Everybody
perfect
talk
spot,
about Stafford's leadership. He talk about his leadership, his ability to you gotta rally the troops when the game's
All
on
the
the line.
time.
He did all of that shit, and this motherfucker got the nerve to walk
I
in
don't know what
here
game y'all
and
watch.
say, "I'm not impressed."
I don't know what game
Down
you was
double fucking digits because he lost his opportunity to come in here.
Were you impressed when Tom Brady threw 3 picks in the NFC title game last year?
Not at all.
But you didn't come back and say you weren't impressed by Tom Brady, right?
Because he's done other things. He had a resume. So I don't. I mean,
No,
he had
no,
a bad
no,
game.
we're not talking about
we talk about him
resume.
having a bad game.
We're
but we don't
talking
talk
about that
him
game.
having-
Well, no, because the resume
yeah, we
leads.
talked about that game.
The resume should go against that game.
Yeah, we talked about him having a bad game. And if you go back, then I was picking.
But Stafford didn't have a bad game. Stafford he didn't throw a pick.
We talked.
Yes, he did. He threw
we,
one
you
pick.
and I, we talked about Brady having a bad game.
He threw one pick and he had a second one.
We
thrown,
were
but
the ones
they
that
dropped
talked
it.
about the defense was bailing Brady out all last year. But this motherfucker come in here talking about, yeah, but Brady, when the moment was
I said
on,
the Chiefs is gonna beat them.
No, I'm talking about last year. And he said, oh, but when he had a bad game, but when he needed to make the throw, he made the throw that needed to be made. That's what he said.
I did.
In some kind of way. You may not have said